Welcome back, everybody. Chef David here, introducing our NuWave pressure cooker. Today I'm using it on our PIC, our precision induction cooktop. We've done a couple dishes today. We're having some fun. So we're gonna continue on. We're gonna do a Texas style chili. Very simple. It's gonna cook really fast in here. So what I have here is an eye round of beef. I've already started slicing it. So basically I wanna cut nice thick cubes. We don't wanna use ground beef in this chili. We wanna give it almost like a steak-like texture. So very simple. Take our eye round. I'm gonna make some long strips, almost the size of my finger, and turn those strips, cut each strip into a square or a cube, okay? Pretty simple work, all right? So once we pile these guys up, we'll get some olive oil in the pan, right? And from there, we'll start browning off the meat. We brown off the meat, we're gonna add some vegetables. You can see on the cutting board, bell pepper, garlic, onion, celery. We've got some tomatoes behind that. And also we've got an array of spices listed on the recipe. But a chili should be complex and should have a lot of spices in it. The spices that you put in should make sense. So here's the meat. Nice even sized cubes. Okay, so you can brown this in your oil and then remove it and add the vegetables. But because of the amount I have here, we're gonna rock straight through it. There's my olive oil, nice and hot. Careful when you add this in so you don't get splattered. I usually put it in on the side of the pan like this. I know it's not gonna splash me. Stir it around. It's very hot, it's already browning. 1810 stainless steel, so it's conducting really well with the induction cooker. All right, get my black pepper in there now. Now, there's two thoughts on chili. We can add the spices in later on when we have our liquid. It's one school. It's another school of thought from chefs I know, especially down south, where they put the spices in now with the meat. The reasoning is the spices kind of toast in the hot oil. Your choice on that one. There's the meat. So we've got celery, we've got bell pepper, we've got garlic, we've got onion, all small dice, okay? Then go right in with the meat. Here's my celery. It's usually when I let my kid come and add the next ingredients after I've got them cut in a bowl. He gets a kick out of putting them in. Let's get a little more garlic in there, huh? I just like the fragrance of it. Mixed with the meat and all these spices. We got dark chili powder, paprika, a little cayenne there. All right. Also, once you have your spices all measured out, if you wanted to combine them into one container, not a crime. Tomato paste is going to go in now. It's going to help thicken this a little bit, add a little richness. That looks pretty good already, huh? Got bright colors in there. The meat, nice and chunky, steak style chili. Okay, now let's go to our tomatoes. We'll get some liquid in here. I'm gonna switch to my spatula so I can get the sides. I don't want to miss anything. I want it all down in the cooking surface. Beef stock. Oh boy. My bay leaf. Now let's start going with the spices. That looks like a lot of chili powder, but it's mild chili powder. It's not going to hurt you, I promise. It's very smoky, very rich. It's going to give it really dense flavor. So here's our Texas style chili. Now, this cooks very quickly. If you're using fresh cannellini beans, or the dried, that's what I mean by fresh. Soak them overnight, you can add them at this stage. I'm actually using canned cannellinis right here. I can add them now, or actually I can fold them in when this is done, and they'll warm up through the sauce, and we'll serve them just like that. Remember, this is gonna cook quick, and if you look, the amount of liquid in here, it's already starting to thicken. There's not a lot of liquid in here, because remember, a pressure cooker, it doesn't reduce what you're cooking because the liquid stays in there, the steam, right? It condensates and stays inside. My son told me from his science class, he explained it to me. So we have to watch the amount of liquid that we put in there. We always have to have at least 2 cups, but we don't want the meat floating in liquid because it's just gonna be watery. Lid goes on, lock it into place, hit the lock, set it to number 2. When we come back, Texas style chili. Welcome back, everybody. Let's finish up our Texas chili in our NuWave Precision Induction Cooktop Pressure Cooker. Gonna turn this off. Okay. Now we're gonna release the steam. Gonna make sure it's safe to open. As soon as it is, we're gonna plate it up. Texas style chili. Lots of spices, smoky chilies, garlic, fresh herbs, big chunks of steak. Condensation right back in there. So this is what I was saying before about the amount of liquid. We don't get the reduction of the juice of the sauce with the pressure cooker. It stays inside. So just by simply controlling the amount of liquid we have, gives us a brilliant dish. Let me plate this one up for you guys. This came out nice. Little parsley. Give a little freshness. Again, my canned cannellini beans. They're already cooked because they've been canned. That is a fine looking chili. Simple. Tomatoes, garlic, big chunks of eye round, some beans. Get the kids involved. And we got a nice Sunday afternoon lunch here. Look at that. Beautiful. Teach the kids to play decorating the plates, a little bay leaf, some black pepper. There's our Texas chili from our pressure cooker.